So in last sessions, right, we learned how to create object, how to do dependency injection, auto wiring, stereotypes, and JDBC problem, right? And we learned connection pooling also. Problem with JDBC and the solution is connection pool. We understand the performance difference also with the connection pools, and we learned there are a lot of connection pool implementations given. So we see few connection pool implementations also, right? I think we finished with that. We thought of seeing end-to-end flow, okay? Using servlets, I'll show you, but in real time we never do that integration. Just to summarize everything, I'll give you that flow, okay? So that you can see end-to-end flow. It is okay. I mean, in case if anyone needs such a flow, you can implement and give them. But in real time, this is paint ADVC 2584 into 3. Just a minute. Okay. I'm going to give you a simple servlet example. Why servlet I am taking here is, okay, servlet with the Spring I am going to show you. Mostly you will never see this combination. I am taking this combination only to show you an end-to-end example. We can perform without servlet also, using Spring also I can perform, but as you don't know MVC concept, I'm going with simple servlet. Okay. Once we learn with MVC, without servlet combination also, front end and back end implementation I can do. Okay, front end to integrate with front end, I'm taking servlets. Okay. So here, what I'm going to create one front end page, view. There I'll take few form parameters like name, email, address, with submit button. Once you submit it, I'll take here a servlet help, servlet to read this data, and it put the data into one simple bean class, some student bean class I will take. I'll populate this data, whichever data I read, into this object, and from here my Spring journey will start. Usually in real time, you need not to write this servlet. This task will performed by a predefined servlet. While using complete Spring MVC, there will be one dispatcher servlet that will take care in real time. Dispatcher servlet will taking care in real time automatically. This is a predefined class from Spring MVC. Spring MVC module given this. I'm not discussing that, okay? I'm not discussing that. Later we will see about it. And I'm writing my own servlet class, my servlet only to perform the same job. After that, whatever dispatcher servlet doing, that I do here. Okay, my own custom class I'll write. After that, I need a controller class. In this controller class, I'll create a post method. Here I'll take that same student input object. From here I'll send the same data to business class. You know, on top of business class, we put at the rate service annotation. Maybe create student method. Then DAO class. From here, I will send the data to DAO. So once you get data here, this servlet class needs to pass data here. But how it will get these objects, I'll explain. Repository class. Here I'll have save method. Same student object I'll take. And you know how to save. You can use connection pool. Using connection pool, we can get connection. Then we can write simple JDBC execute statements. Execute your queries. And for that connection pool purpose, I need a configuration class. Right? One more class, configuration class with @bean. There we create connection pool. And then that connection pools will be auto wired here. Then only I can able to use connection pool in my method. Let me make it small font. So I need to mention auto wired connection pool here so that this connection pool will be auto wired. Same way service to call repository, we auto wire. Service class. I mean your DAO class. Then service class we auto wire here. So this post method, as this is auto wire, using the service class reference, I can make a call here. As this dev auto wire, I can make a call here to my methods. Now servlet class, after reading, it should also able to call your controller. So how I can get this controller? I need to use IOC here. Application context dot get bean. If I ask for controller, get bean of give me controller object. It will give you controller object because you can't auto wire here because servlet is not your class to auto wire. It's not your class to auto wire. It is a different framework class. So here we are integrating application context object. It will use and it will ask you controller object. Okay, then it will provide controller object here. So using that controller object, from here this data will be passed here. Then the same data will be taken forward. Here this is the main place where integration is happening. Let me give you that example. So you need Tomcat server to execute this. Okay, download Tomcat 9. I'll create a simple web project. Simple example only. Okay. Okay. Application name. I'm creating a small application. Web project. Dynamic web project. Choose web that to dynamic web. As you guys don't know servlets, few of you, right? I'm giving you basic servlet example. Student registration. Student management system. My project name SMS. Target new runtime. Tomcat 9 I will use. During watching this video, you can set up this, okay? It will ask target runtime. I'm choosing Tomcat 9. Next. Already I downloaded it. In my downloads, it is there. Tomcat. Apache Tomcat. Apache Tomcat. Yes. So let's basic version is enough for me. And create. So as soon as you created this project, open this. See this structure. Web content means front end portion you can put here. Back end portion we will put here under SRC. Front end portion here. And connecting front end with back end we configure in this configuration file web.xml. So let me create one front end page first. On web content, right click, new, front end technology, HTML. You can use index.html. First page name should be index.html so that automatically this page will be loaded when you try to run this application. First page, front end page. Hello. It's taking some time. Let me run it. New pronoun server. I need Tomcat 9. Next SMS project. Okay, finish. Hmm, does it really require this much time? Okay, almost done. Again, refreshing. Usually, it will not take this much time. Okay, let's complete. Guys, if you want to take 5 minutes break, you can take. Okay, since it is loading. User application is waiting. Oh, I didn't thought it would take this much time. Never take it. Eclipse also updating, I think. अरे यार, if I stop it, it may not function. If the internet is slow. Oh yeah, it is working. So 8080 is already reserved. Cool. So we'll change it. Server Tomcat edit 8080 and make it 9090. Save. Let's try again. Run as run on server. So Tomcat is started. So we can see the front end page. Getting output hello. In this place we will add form. So to create a form, we'll use HTML form page. Okay. So I'm just putting a heading here. Student registration form. So here you need to use form tag, form action dot slash something registration, and HTTP method post or get. Here we can have form parameters like name, email, address. These three fields I want to save it into database. So for name, one input field, and key. Using name key, this value will be submitted. Email, for address, text area. And key for this one is address. Finally, submit button. Input type, submit. Value, register. Done. Refresh this page. See, this is your page. So rows, if you want to decrease, you can decrease. Rows count to 2, maybe 5 rows, 20 columns. So from here, when I submit data, it will generate this action slash registration 404, saying there is no class founder in the backend for this action. Now for that action, we need to write a controller. Form is ready. Now backend side controller. Servlet class. I'm writing one servlet class here. Creating a package com.sms.web. Inside web package, I'll write a class. Servlet class. Class name. You can use new servlet. Registration servlet. Next, on which action this should execute? The action is slash reg. When the request is slash reg, execute it. Bus. So one servlet class created for you here. By extending from, let me shut down. It is in start mode only, right? Shut down it. Here you need to override do post method, and you can read the data. This class is connecting with the front end. front end connects to this one, connect to this class directly. This method will execute. How? This action, right? Automatically during creation, it asked which action you need. I said reg. So this action URL mapping to registration servlet. So this is the class registration servlet map to this servlet class. In this class, do post method will execute. Why? Because your method is post. Post will execute do post. And here I can read data. Read data from front end. How you can read? Here you go in keys. Name is a key, email is a key, address is a key. Using that three keys, you can read data. From which object? Request object. Request dot get parameter of, you need to give these keys. Name. It will give that same value to you. String name. Email address. So name, email address, reading here. I'm not writing any Spring code, just to print it. Only servlet. See this only servlet example. Okay, let me restart this application now. Ensure no compilation errors. Right click, run on server. So now this data front end, right? This data will appear in backend console. If I submit ABC Gmail HYD, click registration servlet exception. form.sms.web. Is there? Object of this class is not able to create. Actually, Tomcat should create this object. Like your IOC container was creating objects, right? By loading XML. Same way. Something automatic build failure happening. Let me see. Okay. Face it problem. So face it problem means here you need to check it. Again, same problem. Servlet is not initializer. Let me see what Java version we are using. Build path JDK 17 it is using. Let me use Java 8 here. Old version of Servlet we are using, right? Java 1.8. 1.8. Apache Tomcat supports 1.2, 1.3, 1.8 and Java EE 5, 6, 7 and 8. Until 8 version it is saying I'll support. If we choose Tomcat very latest one, maybe it might support latest versions. Okay, considering now it will allow. Go back, submit. Reg method not allowed. It's okay. That is response type. But if you see my data got executed. Registration servlet object created. Whatever ABC, Gmail, this data given, I'm getting it. In case if you want to print the data from servlet, you can print it. To the front end if you want to send it, we can use response dot sender redirect. Here we can put output. Name, value we can concatenate here. Same result. I just want to send it back. Email address. I am redirecting this data. Not redirect, right? Response dot. What is that? Response dot. We send output, right? Response dot. Very long back. I have used. We'll get out stream object something, right? Response dot get output stream object. Is this the right way? Do you guys remember what object we use? Response something. Let me recall it. Out object only I need to get response dot uh, something out object out not redirect. Yes, someone can help me here. Content type is not print writer. Great. I did this many times, but if you don't have hands on, you will forget. So it will give you print writer object out dot, then we can put print. Yeah. Now this data I can redirect. I mean, it will print on front end. Submit. So my data coming back. Maybe break is not applying. If you apply here, br, it can break line. Pre is not working. Okay. So Servlet is simply helping to connect the front end with the back end. HTML page data you can transfer to back end. Okay. So one thing I'll show you here, I can share this URL with you. You also can try. I can see your data. Okay. So I have software ng rock, my local application access. I'll give it to you. Where is it? ng rock. Okay. Simple. This is a software ng rock software. You can download. You can really enjoy it. You can share your examples with friends for testing. ng rock http 9090. So just to share this URL with your friend. It will block it first. You need to click on visit site. It will open for it for you. Okay. I'm sharing it you guys. Okay. Everyone tried from your mobile or laptop. I shared the link. Okay. Just click on it. You will get this registration page and submit your data. I can see nobody done yet. I got Vinod's data. Sailesh, Vasu, yes, Mayank. See how cool it is. My laptop became server. So ngrok is like a gateway. So without domain, without anything, just but it will not valid for lifelong. After 7 days, I think it might expire. This link, free plan. If you purchase something commercial, maybe they will give you a dedicated link, and you can use that dedicated link in your GoDaddy, and you can integrate it by www.rbustudents.com, and I can keep this forward link there. So instead this link you can enter actual domain www.com and you will get the application, as simple as that. Yeah. So actually here we need to write Spring code. Okay. I think today I wasted a lot of time. Tomorrow we will do here integration part. Okay. From here I'll start Spring integration. Okay. We'll start session by 8 o'clock. We will have the next 1.5 hour session. We'll do it tomorrow. Okay. I think we have utilized today's session for a simple servlet stuff, but still it is useful. If you guys don't know, Shravani and Vasu, they are aware. Good. Simple servlets are for this purpose only, to connect your front end with the back end. Okay. But in real time, we are not going to use them. We'll use predefined servlet class, but this session will help you to understand that architecture also. Will that be fine? Yes? I'm not hearing it. Yeah. Yeah. So tomorrow we'll see, okay, the complete integration. Now, if I start it also, it won't finish. It will take another half an hour, okay? So we'll create one more servlet example, okay, and we will continue. Meanwhile, if you guys want to do servlet setup, Tomcat setup, if you see any issues, let me know. Okay, just what all you need to do is download Tomcat 9, Apache Tomcat 9. Just Google it, you'll find Tomcat 9 download. Yeah. So here you go. You have complete embedded. You can download this zip and extract this one. You will get this software. I shared that link also. Okay. So I'll change the link, or else on the same link we will continue from 8 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, I'll update you in the link. Yes. Yes, Sailesh. I think till last session videos are available, right? Oh, okay. Yeah. You can expect by afternoon. Okay. Okay, guys.